Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. We're going to look at the Glacier map today, also called Sweden, and try and figure out if there's any amazing, super beautiful bushes, initial spotting positions where you can rack up that super damage assist result. Perhaps there's some overpowered bushes. We're going to watch a couple of games from the south spawn and the north spawn, and right away I can tell you that after looking at the results statistically, on patch 1.19, where there's millions of games loaded, and the map has been reflecting the changes with the extra rocks put on either side of the map, that almost all the top damage assist games are from tanks that go to this southeast corner of the map, and that's where this T-49, driven by Martin SK from the Cliff Clan. Shout out to you, buddy, who is a supporter of the channel. Thanks for supporting the channel, buddy. I really appreciate it. And he's going into this southeastern quadrant. Now, there's a whole bunch of trees and bushes in this part of the map. And guys, the purpose of this series that I'm doing is not to tell you, yeah, you have to go to this tree, you have to knock this tree down and position yourself like this, and obviously that's the perfect spot on the map where you will get 10,000 spotting assists. That's not the point of this series. The point of the series is to do a statistical analysis, and I've looked at on fast forward at 4 double and 4 times speed, quite a few games when I sort for this map and top damage assist results. And I'll give you some of the results while we watch him do some fantastic spotting here. Almost all of the top damage assist results, like I said, from the south spawn or the north spawn, are tanks that go into this little quadrant. And there's a whole bunch of different trees you can knock down and different bushes and different positions that you can take. You can experiment. And by moving aggressively, look where he is on the map, you can spot guys that come down this road on the zero line that poke these little openings between the rocks. But you have to have very good view range, and it helps to have commander's vision system and optics and trained your crew for the really good, maximum view range. That's what I'm saying. So he's spotting these guys who normally would drive down that part of the road and not get spotted unless there's someone down here. And it works for both sides, north and south spawn. But here's something interesting that I found in looking at the statistics. Most of the top damage assist results, most of them, if you look at the top 20 damage assist results on this map, almost all of them, except for this one, are from the other spawn, from the north spawn. And I tried to, I skimmed through many replays, and I don't know if it's just fluke. It doesn't sound like fluke because I should give you the exact numbers, but it was like 18 out of the top 20 were from the other spawn, and it just seemed like from where the teams spawn and their access to these bushes from the north spawn, these bushes and trees, it's just closer. When you look at the map, if you spawn, and I'm pointing at the map here, you spawn here and you just come straight down. I don't know how to explain it. Or if you spawn from here and if you spawn from the south and you go straight over, it just seems that the guys that spawn from the north can get to bushes more. I don't know. I'm trying. Maybe I'm just making this up now. I can't explain it actually. This is one of the ones. It's got me scratching my head, and I did look at a lot of replays, but it just seems like the team that spawns in the north, they can get to these bushes here. Let me point at the minute. In here and the edge here very quickly. And when you look at the view range circles, you don't have to go that far to be able to spot everyone that goes down this road. So you guys leave some comments. Let me know if you could explain it. Maybe it's just a fluke, but the fact is that most of the top damage assist results are from the north spawn. We're watching this guy from the south spawn, and he finally fired his gun. And while I was talking, trying to explain something that I don't understand, it's like me trying to explain Einstein's theory, right? Yeah, I can give it a shot, but I really don't completely understand it. But it's true! He's done 4,500 spotting assists like this, and now he's gonna... Oh, he drove up onto a rock. And he posted this this replay, and he wasn't interested in highlighting his fantastic spotting. When he posted this replay, he said, should I use the small PP or the large PP? Klaus? And he's chosen to use the small PP on the T-49, which is the correct choice. If he had that big derp gun, he probably would have missed all those shots. Now I'm going to show you a couple of games. This game, simple. He went to that a bush location, and he ended up doing 5,000 spotting assist, which dropped the enemy's HP by 5,000 and neutralized their advance on this flank. You can see that his team is up by about 8,000 now, 5,000 of which is from his spotting. And now he's just going to roll in and do the mop-up damage assist. He's going to surge forward here, and anyone he can spot, any camper back here, he's got a bunch of TDs behind him that can shoot. The lion is saying go, go, go. I'm going to show you a game from the north spawn, and then I'm going to show you a different top damage result game that's more of an anomaly, okay? So on this map, if you're a medium tank or a fast tank, the typical strategy is to rush to that center ridge line. If you have gun depression, good turret, the center ridge line here. But Wargaming has added these rocks. Look, I'll point at the mini-map here. These rocks and those rocks, which makes it harder for you to just drive to the center ridge line and shoot the heavy tanks that are crossing. So you have to. This map has the gameplay has changed a little bit in it. And oh, he has been. The little peepee got killed. The STRV spotted him, but he ends up with 6,165 idiots. And look at this. He's being berated in the chat. The lion says, "Idiot," and he replies, "LOL, 6K spotting." He aced the tank. He did 1,359 damage for himself, and he gets 6,719 spotting assist. Big peepee or small peepee, Klaus? I have a big peepee. You can use the small peepee. Okay, let's watch a game from the north spawn. And as I said, most of the top damage assist results are from the north spawn. Let's see how he gets to that little southeast corner of the map and what position he takes. He's in a T100 LT. Ian Nathhouse from the CZEX clan. Shout out to you guys. Let's watch him do the spotting. We're, again, going to the southeast corner of the map. Though you can provide initial spots, you can get lots of spotting assist, and if you go there and if you have good view range and you know that you should be able to detect people, but you don't detect anybody, you're also providing some intelligence for your team. Some Muppets may not clue into that intelligence, but you will if you're a good light tank player. Oh, he's getting countered here by a Char, so he's going to have to take evasive action. He's already spotted the Char. He's spotted, so he has to dipsy doodle and make them think he's going up here, but I don't think he's going to end up here. This is not where he wanted to go. I think he was heading for, watch, he's going to go around here. This guy knows this map. A lot of players have never even driven on this part of the map. Okay, he's spotted the LT. Look at the spotting he's done. Okay, and now he's moved into there. I think he was heading straight for these bushes in front of him. Oh, there. He's spotted. His counterpart is doing the same thing. Boom! Maybe it's these rocks? Maybe there's more cover when you come from the north spawn? I'm trying to understand why the top damage assist results are from this north spawn. Maybe you can get to these bushes here behind this little, whatever, this acid pool or whatever it is. Perhaps this location is overpowered. But I've seen quite a few of the games, they get to these bushes right in here, and they just park in here, and they have the monster spotting assist games. So what I was going to say is, if you go to this position, and you don't spot anybody, knowing that you have commander's vision system and really good view range, and there are gaps, let me just stop his turn. There are gaps along that roadway. See, he's just spotted he spotted a Muppet that's coming down here. There are gaps in that roadway. If you come here and you don't spot anyone, then you know the enemies haven't really pushed that flank. And there are some games where nobody goes down this K line, right? So if you go here and you spend the first minute or two of the battle in this position and you don't spot anyone, then you've given your team some valuable intelligence, or at least for yourself, you know that you can push. You can say, okay, no one's come down here, and then you can push forward. But I guess we're witnessing here what's going on is he's in this bush, which is I would say, kind of an overpowered position, and there's these snipers. He's platooned with this guy who obviously knows from these bushes. It's just a good combination. Perhaps there's as good combination on the enemy on the other flank or the other spawn. You know, there's that camping position here where the two FV215Bs are. Look at the map, those two Death Stars, but one of his teammates has moved up there. There are these bushes here that maybe can shoot from the south spawn, but it seems that the northern spawn just has maybe a better combination there of lines of sight. And he has, while I've been babbling, he's up to 6,000, almost 6,000 spotting assists. So, guys, I'm going to show you another game. These games are very quick. When you provide this amount of spotting assist for your team, and he bails there. He's hoping someone can shoot that object. His team's shooting, but they're not. They didn't hit him. Okay. Oh, there he goes. 650 damage button spotting, and he's going to shoot this guy. Is just a muppet. Oh, he took a hit. He played that a little bit recklessly. And oh, he's taking another hit. Oh boy, he's at a crossfire now, and he's in this little divot. When you provide this amount of spotting assist for your team, like look at the score, 9-0. It's going to be over shortly. He's up to 8,716 spotting assist. And if you're a light tank, super light tank driver, you love light tanks and you love spotting, 90%, you know, like most of the top spotting assist games in this map, on this map, are in this southeast corner. You go poke the center ridge line, or you go up this thing here, the aircraft carrier, or anywhere to the north. I don't see them. You know, there's a couple of games where there's a tank has accidentally done some amazing spotting by going to those positions, but most of the top damage assist games are going to the southeast corner. So this map is just all about the southeast corner for light tanks for the damage assist point of view. And it's because I guess all those bushes are there, and there's that roadway where medium tanks go, and there's gaps in the roadway, so that's just how it plays out. And just quickly here, 15-0 is the score, and he ends up with 0 damage, but 8,984 damage assist. So you guys leave some comments in the comment section, and let me know why you think that this spawn, the northern spawn, has most of the top damage assist results. It's got to be. I have to look closely at the map in the in a training room, but I think it's just probably the sniper positions and the position of the spotting bush and the gaps in those rocks. You notice that this map is not completely symmetrical down here. There's got to be something about it that this northern spawn has more of an advantage sniping those tanks that are detected going through the gaps, I guess. But let me show you another way you can get a monster spotting game. If you're a tier 8 light tank in a tier 10 game, so there's a lot of HP, and you do more of the traditional where most people will go, because they really don't have any idea where to go. You go here and you do an initial spot, and oh, you've spotted an ELC, and someone goes, boom! Okay. Notice he can poke this now, and it's hard to shoot the guys that are driving across because Wargaming's put those rocks there. Now the beauty in this game is there are no SPGs, so he's not going to get spotting damage assist from SPG fire, but he's also not going to take any SPG hits. And let's look what he has behind him here, guys. He has something important behind him. An FV4005. He's got a shit barn behind him, okay? So there are outliers, there are anomalies, okay? This is not the best position to go and have a monster spotting assist game. This is a good position to go poke the ridgeline and do damage for yourself. Boom! If you have a shit barn behind you and the enemies are stupid enough to poke over this ridgeline, you can get 1,600 spotting assists per shot. And the enemies continue to come. So, you know, there are anomalies, okay? But I guess the point of the series and why I'm making these videos is, especially if you're a light tank driver, two reasons. If you're a light tank driver and you want to have the highest percentage chance, what works most of the time, okay? I'm saying if you really want to get that high spotting assist game, have the highest chance of getting it, don't come here. Go to the southeast corner of the map. Look at all the tanks fighting in the southeast corner now. Look. If a light tank was sitting in one of those bushes, I'll point at the map. So one of these bushes over here, and these snipers were shooting before they even got to those positions, you'd probably have a lot of damage assist. So if you want the highest chance, go to the positions where statistically, I've looked at 100 of the results. I haven't watched 100 games, but I've just scrolled through them and watched probably 20, 30 on fast forward so that I could just see where they went. That's where you go. That's the highest percent chance. Now watch this. He's accidentally spotted someone. Watch. He's got one of those guys spotted. Is it going to happen? Boom! 1,773. He spotted the concept, guys. And the shit barn shot the concept. 1,700. So this is another way you can get a monster spotting game, okay? If you have a really good teammate that gets really good RNG in a shit barn or Death Star, then it can work. But you know, this is an anomaly, okay? He's up to 5,658 spotting assists. And he just keeps racking it up because he's spotting the guys on this ridge line, and his big TDs behind him are shooting. So, you know, well done, buddy, well done. So that's number one reason I'm doing the series. If you're a light tank player, you want to go to the highest percentage chance places where you can get lots of spotting. And number two, there's another reason. If you don't play light tanks, if you play mainly medium tanks or heavy tanks, whatever, and you want to know or have an idea of, hey, wait a minute, how come I'm detected here? Or you want to have an idea of where can I be, why am I detected? You know when your sixth sense goes off? And you're thinking, huh? My sixth sense went off. What the hell's going on? You don't see anyone on the map. Well, from watching this series, hopefully you've got an idea of there might be a light tank in this general area. There might be a smart light tank that's moved into one of these bushes over here, and he's detected me while if you're driving down that road and your sixth sense goes off, or you take a hit, jeez, I don't see anyone. Right away when you get hit in this game, you should look at the map and look at your white circle and realize there is an enemy inside your white circle. Because his white circle is the same size. I had to explain this to someone once. The white circle is the same size for everyone. So if they're inside your white circle, you're inside their white circle. And the only way they can detect you is if you're inside their white circle. So you look at the map and you say, there's an enemy inside my white circle. Now, where could he be? Well, I watched that Claus video and he said that there's a lot of good spotting positions in here. And then you look maybe he's in that bush right there, and then you blind shoot that bush. And on some maps, on this map it's not so obvious, but on some maps it's so obvious. You know, once you get detected, and you just look at the map and there's only one bush inside your white circle, or you know, only one bush that's. You look where the enemies are and which direction they could have come from, and the line of sight. You think, well, he's got to be in one of those. You blind shoot that bush a couple of times, and you'd be surprised how much damage, blind damage, you can get. And of course, the T-124 bounced on the little The little tier 8 light tank. Of course he did. Of course. You're losing 7-10, you muppet. What are you doing shooting a Russian light tank? So think about that. Those two things. High percentage places to go to get your spotting assist. And number two, when I get detected, where the hell are those pesky light tanks? Hopefully, hopefully it's helping out, or you're just enjoying the videos. If you are enjoying the videos, please subscribe to the channel. Help the channel keep growing. And I have to particularly say shout out to you, buddy, in your small PPT 49 for being a Claus supporter. I appreciate it. And how much more spotting assist is this guy going to do? Now he's taking some hits, but he's doing the mop-up spotting assist by just driving close to these campers. He's driving close to the campers. He didn't do it very elegantly. He's lost a lot of HP, but he's keeping this guy permanently lit. He's behind the rock. I don't think any of his teammates have a shot at him. He's up at 8,453 spotting assist. Most of it done just thanks to the shit barn. But I have to show this game because this guy, he deserves to be featured. He had such an amazing spotting assist game. Kind of accidentally. Hey, but you create your own luck. If he didn't poke that ridgeline and he didn't aggressively move up, he wouldn't have got any, right? So luck happens to those who put themselves in a position to be lucky. And he's put himself in a position to be lucky again. He's bounced another shot because, why wouldn't he? He's a Russian light tank. And he spotted the STRV. He's bounced 1,530 damage, guys. 1,530 damage blocked by armor. Insane. Tier 8 light tank in a tier 10 game.
Hey, Yuri. Tier 8 light tank is in tier 10 game. We must tweak armor profile. Yes. Very difficult to bounce shots from tier 10, so we make it a little bit stronger. True Russian steel will protect him.
And here comes the STRV. Boom! Proxy spotting assist. He ends up with patrol duty, guys. Does 727 damage and 10,644 spotting and does not get ace tanker in a tier 10 game. What's going on, Wargaming? 10,644 spotting assist, 727, 11,000 combined, a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 game, 11,000 combined, and does not get ace tanker? Do you think this tank is a little bit overpowered? Maybe it's not the bushes or the spotting. Maybe it's just the tank. Holy shit. That's an aside. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. And I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Let me know in the comment section which map you'd like to see the next one, okay? We're going to keep going till we do them all. Like Pokemon.